Okay, so what no one tells you about writing as an author over 40. All right, man. Let me know, brother. Let me know what's going on.
If your story is just about people looking at your life and your whatever, and it adds no value to their life, or it doesn't help them get out of a situation or get in a better situation or navigate through something tough, why is anyone except for you going to buy that book? And I know it hurts our little hearts, but it's what it is. It's like nobody cares about something that you feel you have to do for yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, no one cares. More of the story, no one gives, like, no one cares at all. And when you said about like unless you give them value, value could be anything. Just to let you guys know, like value could be entertainment. You can make them laugh. Um, maybe the most probably the value you guys they're thinking about is like oh helping them with something like helping them grow, help them develop, educate. Basically, education is probably what you guys thinking about. But value could be a lot of things. It could also be relatability. Like sometimes people read other stories or want to or interested in other people's lives because it reminds some elements reminds them of their own life. That's why people love like keeping of other people's lives in the first place. There's that relatability or trying to see like, okay, what did you did differently, that I'm probably doing wrong. And that relatability factor, or maybe another thing of value is like admiration as well. Like if they are working on a trait that you have, like they see something in you that they kind of are lacking in themselves and they want that trait, they're like, okay, what did this person do to develop this type of trait, like leadership or being a good parent or, how they were able to be a social butterfly or able to attract so many friends, things like that. There's a lot of ways to present value and provide it for people. So, yeah, but other than that, if you're not doing any of those things, they won't care. Let's be real.
And I'm only telling you this because I see so many people go, oh, I wrote this book, I put it out, and no one will buy it, or I did, I wrote, I've got this thing, and no one will sign me as an agent or any of this. It's like you guys, you gotta think why. There's like millions of books written every year, millions of books written, millions published. Why would someone want to read a book that adds no value to their life?
And another thing too is your book could be good. It's just that like writing a good book and being able to market that book is two different things. Like it's two different like game plans, two different methods, methodology. Like it's not the same. Like you don't expect your book to be like good, even if it's a good read. Don't expect it to just like by itself be able to market itself. Like because like he said, there's like millions of books being made like every year. And for someone to find your book, you not only have to be really good at producing a good book to read, you also have to be good at marketing and like grabbing attention from others and making them want to read that book. So that's a whole other skill set. So sometimes it's not even just like the book itself. Like maybe it is good to read, but it's just the marketing aspect, like grabbing people's attention and trying to figure out how they can even like open the book or even know about it in the first place. Because a lot of times, like there's slept on reads that no one knows about is because like there was no attention being grasped on. Like, oh, they don't even have a awareness that this book even exists in the first place. And maybe if people knew that the book exists, you know, in the first place, then maybe you'll have more of a read and more people will read the book. That's really it. Like a lot of times books just go invisible because people just don't know it exists. Period. I can't believe I said that.
Thought I'd put it out there in case there was some author out there that was like, hey, why are things, not going the way that I want to? I need for you to ask yourself, did I write this book because I had to write it? Or did I write this book because I had to help someone out who was like me a few years ago, who I really wanted to make sure that that person didn't struggle like I did. Or if it's an
Oh man, that's another thing. So yeah, like understanding why you're writing your book is so important because it's like that kind of determines how discouraged you'll be like when you trying to put your book out there for others to read. Because if you're really writing it just for yourself or like the popularity, the attention, then like yeah, of course you're gonna feel extremely discouraged to put your book out there when no one reads it because your fulfillment was for others to like admire your book and and the fact that oh this is an amazing book other than the fact that you're helping others and putting the book out there so that like others like you could learn from maybe the mistakes you made in the past or lessons you learned along the way, things like that. Like that's like totally different ways to like view your writing process and your making your book, your story. So yeah, like that could really determine a lot like how you feel about the publishing process and things like that and how many people see it, or it could like lead to that like the sadness, I should say. Like I don't really want to say like depression or anything because you don't want to put that energy out there, but like the sadness or the gloom and doom of oh man, like I wrote this amazing book but no one's reading it. It's like two different ways to view things, two different perspectives. So you have to think for yourself of why you're writing the book in the first place. Like what is your purpose, what is your reasoning. Take some time to write things down of why you do certain things. That was a little deep, but that's the advice I would give, honestly.
hopefully this helps you. It wasn't like a big happy rah rah post, but I hopefully in a way it was because it was like, hey, someone told me the truth.
It's a great video, man. It's a great video because he is spitting the truth. He is. Some people really need a reality check of like why you're writing in the first place and what's the purpose of writing your story. That's really the perfect way to sum up like, you know, understanding that first could really help you a ton with your writing journey. Because that's the truth, man. Um, if you want to decrease stress, don't write for yourself, write for others. um Also for yourself too, like do it for both. I'm like, why not both, right? Like I want to like my story too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is great advice all around. This is not just for people over 40. Like people in your 20s, 30s, you need this advice too. I need this advice myself. Like that's why I like watching these videos because they also help remind myself of like why I keep going and why I keep writing my story. It's not just for myself. Like, yeah, part of it is for myself. Like I really want to write it because I think it's gonna be a great story, but you know, I also think it also will provide value for others as well, so I hope this video also reminds you to do the same. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. You could click the link down below if you want to book a consultation call with me. If you're stuck with your outline, need any ideas for your characters, plot, world building, anything like that to feel more confident in moving on and transitioning to your first draft, you could click the link down below for that. Watch a video here or there. It will show you a video explaining my consultation calls, how it works, how I give suggestions, ask questions, what we do during the meeting, things like that. So yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.